Good morning, YouTube, Facebook. This is Moomin Rod D, and something caught my attention today, and I had to just talk on it. A friend of mine in the military, one of my good boys, we talk about this stuff all the time. He told me that through his research and what he has discovered is that that Ron Paul may be a 33-degree Mason. Through all his research, that's where it led up to. And that the global elite, been ruling this world for so long, since 1776 or something like that, and that they have total control of absolutely everything. They 10 steps ahead of the average human being. Now, which is pretty much true. I mean, these people are 10 steps ahead of us. They don't go by what we do. They go by pretty much what we're thinking about, and what we're doing, how we're thinking. This is how these guys run us as a society, and they use physical things like TV and policies and laws and stuff like that to control us, to keep us bound in this monetary system, But pretty much my take is, this is what I believe. Okay, even if Ron Paul was a 33-degree Mason, is his message not true? Is his message not making sense? Is his message not supporting human rights? That's the real question. I mean, why are you worrying about him being a Mason? I mean, yeah, he may be a Mason. Let's say if he is a Mason. We don't think like Masons. The people of liberty do not think like Masons. So what do it matter? If Ron Paul was to get in office and become president and then show his face and say, hey, listen, I'm a Mason and we're going to continue the agenda, we already know the truth now. So you're just going to dethrone him. I mean, it's not Ron Paul that we're following to do whatever Ron Paul says. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this for the message of liberty and freedom. If Ron Paul don't make it, we got more people that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So if Ron Paul was a Mason, he just went against their religion. He just went against them and helped us out, the people, by bringing us to the light of liberty. So even if he is a 33-degree Mason, the real Masons hate him right now because the only thing it takes to beat these guys is the knowledge, knowing who they are and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it takes to beat them. Why do you think they keep everything in a secret? Because the only thing it needs is for us to know about it, and then we could dispose of the problem. You know what I'm saying? If we don't know about it, they could continue to do things in secret and fucking control everything. Okay? They can't do it if we already know that they using us to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? If they're using our tax money to destroy us, you think we're gonna want to pay taxes? A lot of people pay taxes because they believe it's to a good cause. They don't know their tax money is going against enforcements that's against their own rights. People don't know that. But if they knew, we'll fight against it. So he go on talking to me about, how if we supporting Ron Paul, it'd be a disaster. And how, that we shouldn't support him. But I don't understand, because the message is stronger. It's bigger than Ron Paul. The message is bigger than Masonry. Okay, so whoever gets the idea that we are already defeated because they took over all our human resources, and they took over all the media, and they controlling the masses of people, that we lost already. They want you to feel that way, so you won't fight. So you sit in your house and watch. That's what they want you to do. Sit in your house and watch, and they're going to come in your house and take it from you. This is how they work. They operate like this. They operate in secret, okay? They operate in secret. This is why the mainstream media don't talk about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, because they operate in secret, and they overpay media not to talk about them. You pay me a couple of $1 million to shut up, I'll probably just shut up. That don't mean I'm necessarily with you on what you're doing. You're just paying me to shut up. You're feeding my kids. You're feeding my family. And I'm able to feed my entire family with a couple $1 million. So I may shut up and say, you know what? I'll just wait till this blow out of control, and then I'll do something about it. But right now, everybody's still asleep. Everybody don't know what's going on. So you know what? I'm just going to play along with this until it explodes. And then I'm going to support it. This is how a lot of these rich people thinking. The global elite is completely rich, man. They're giving them billions, millions of dollars to shut up and just go along with it. A lot of these politicians, the same thing. Shut up and go along with it. You know what I'm saying? And what would you do if somebody offered you millions of dollars? You probably do the same thing until everybody start to wake up. Then you'll be like, you know what? I'm going to take the side of the people and F you. You know, most people probably would do it that way. You know what I'm saying? So once everything implodes, everybody's not going to be all lovey-dovey with these global elite guys. They're going to turn on them. They're going to turn on them. Because most people have good in them. Good is already stored in you. Okay? It's already stored in you. How many times you went outside and saw a female getting smacked, beat up by a pimp, beat up by a guy, and you felt like doing something about it? How many times? How many times you saw a little kid getting jumped and you went over there and stopped the fight before the little kid get hurt? You don't know what that little kid did. That little kid could have probably beat up a little girl and they just jumping them in revenge of that little girl. You don't know, but you already feel sorry for the guy because they just helplessly beating the crap out of him. Okay? And that's the same thing with a female. You never know what she done. She probably stabbed him. She probably cut him. She probably, hurt somebody in his family. She probably hurt his child. You never know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But you automatically defend her because he's hitting her. We already have good stored in us. So once it gets down to it, it's going to be good versus evil, and good will win as long as the people are knowledgeable of what's going on. And that's how I'm ending that off right there. So it don't matter if Ron Paul a 33-degree Mason or not. The message of liberty is stronger than that. Open your eyes. Pay attention. I'm out.